Hey y'all, happy Monday. It's nice and sunny out here today in Kissimmee, Florida. It's sunny but not hot, honey. It's 58 degrees for us. That's chilly. It's doing a winter thing. I don't know why. It must be really cold up there because it's cold down here. But a pretty day nonetheless. So, it's Monday. I know Mondays are hard for some. For me, not so much. Monday is my off day. So I'm here with you, to talk about these people's business. They put it out there, we're gonna talk about it. Before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and if you have anything, to say about some of these things that we're getting into, please drop down in the comments because I like to hear your thoughts on things. So without any, further ado, let's get into the recap. Did y'all watch the Academy Awards? I didn't watch it. I watched parts of it. To be honest, I forgot about it. I usually like to watch the red carpet, and I'm disappointed that I missed that part. But yeah, I got to see what I needed to see. So that being said, let's talk about some of these dresses, some of these looks that the red carpet was giving. I'm gonna start with Miss Lady Gaga. Gaga was doing the daggone thing. She's wearing Donatella Versace. I could see that. It's very clean and classic in the front. It's got the sheerness of it all. So you're seeing skin without really seeing skin. I was feeling, and I don't know if that's what she was going for, probably very much an Audrey Hepburn vibe, like if Audrey was an actress, like right here, right now. I feel like she would definitely do this. Stephanie, I like the hair pulled back. I'm not sure about the braid. I'm not sure about the braid. It just looks like, a regular smaggler, nothing fantastic. But what I do love, honey, is the booty of it all, the booty reveal in the back of the dress. Like, would Audrey Hepburn do that? Maybe. I don't know much about her. I just know, she's a classic, the whole breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm not even sure I've seen that. Maybe I should see that, I guess. Anyway, that's what vibe Lady Gaga is giving. I love all of it though. Donatella out here doing her thing. I'm here for it, honey. Let's see next. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Halle Berry is wearing Tamara Rolfe. Not familiar. The dress is beautiful. She's very goddessy. I like the little, just just a touch of something. The rose applique. She just she's very Greek goddess vibe going on. Love the hair. Her makeup looks good. I just wish it wasn't so heavy around the eye. I feel like they keep doing that with Halle. But Halle's the whole thigh through the split of it all. Love the shoe. I'm gonna just say these ladies on the red carpet with this thigh. I want to get thigh ready this summer. That's gonna be my goals for the summer. I want to be able to throw my thigh out of a slit and serve it all up. Anyway, Yeah, I like Holly's dress. She's not there to receive an award. It looks like she's there to have a good time and look good doing it. And, Josephine Baker in it and Grace Gatsby in it. It does have kind of a Great Gatsby vibe to it. So, yeah, Miss Holly, chins across the board. This one was one of my favorites. Um, Miss Cara Delevingne, when she glided across the stage, because I did not see her on the red carpet, but when she came, from behind, whatever that was, she came from behind, she just was gliding and floating across the stage. Her dress is by Elie Saab, and it looks very much Elie Saab. Elie Saab has this thing where, you're getting elegance and sexy and not overtly sexy, but Miss Cara, she working that thigh through the split action too. Beautiful shoe, everything, on point. I love it. This was probably one of my favorites. And then, Cara's a model, so she had no problems working that dress across that stage. It's funny because it's a lot of fabric, but it still just feels really light. And I like that. I wonder if it's hard to walk in. If it is, she did the daggone thing. Um, I hate to butcher this lady's name. And I keep on trying to get it right, but Danai Gurira. I'm not sure if that's saying it right. And she's dressed with Jason Wu. Another classic cut. It's giving me that same, actually, it's kind of giving me the same energy as the Donatella dress that Gaga was wearing. It's minimal, but interesting at the same time. Um, she looks very, oh my goodness, her arms are insane. Is she doing push-ups? Okay, I want to be able to, okay, that's okay. So the goal for the summer, I don't have much time. It's March in Florida. I got about 15 minutes. The goal for the summer is to get the thigh ready to throw out of a side split and also get the arms and shoulders like, I don't know, strapless dress, classic cut ready. I love this look. The only thing I don't really love about it is her top knot is too high. It's kind of making me feel a little Marge Simpson at the Oscars. And I hate that. I hate that the hair is just, and this is for me, just a little bit distracting. I wish it was just half that size. It would still have the same effect, I feel like, without being distracting. Other than that, I mean, her skin is beautiful. This dress is another one that's very princessy, very glidey, and very light, even though it's a whole lot of dress. Who else now? Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey is wearing Dolce and Gabbana, and Dolce will give you a good bustier. And they did the damn thing with this one. This color looks so pretty on her. She looks angelic, like she is the princess of the sea. Halle Bailey is the princess of the sea, just in case you didn't know. Halle, please get this boy out the way. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know who he is. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what he does. I just know that lately your name has been attached to some foolishness. Let's don't do that. Let's stay focused here. Dolce and Gabbana. Leave the boy over there where he, can create mess without bringing your name in it. Isn't it funny how the little princess, these sweetie pies, is just little devils on the other side, Hallie? I'm not saying you're a little devil, but it's a little messy, and I'm gonna leave that alone. Rihanna, oh Rihanna, I wanted to like it so much. I tried and tried and tried, but I just don't like it. It's so heavy. Mason Margiela. I don't know that I'm saying that right. I hope so. Or Mason Margia, um, from Galliano. It's funny because, like, when you say Galliano, it definitely, Galliano was very much. It takes a certain kind of person, and definitely somebody like Rihanna to pull off a Galliano gown. But this is not. This is just not the vibe. It's just very heavy, and there's a lot of things I like about the dress. I just don't like any of it right here. She's pregnant and she's dragging this train, across the stage, and it's a lot, and I didn't like it. And I love Rihanna, so I hate that I didn't really like her dress, but it is what it is. You can't like them all. Miss Tim's over here though gave me everything Rihanna didn't give me. What if Rihanna had award this? I would have felt very differently about it. But Miss Tim's got it and she's doing it. And guess what she brought with this dress? She brought a thigh right out the side slit. And yeah, and the arms are amazing. Her skin is just beautiful. She's also floating. Like, I wish Tim's could have performed in this dress. I feel like I didn't get enough of it. They want to keep talking about, the people sitting behind her. I don't know about the people sitting behind her, but when I look at her right here, it makes me feel like I want to see her sing and maybe like, just glide across the stage doing whatever that dress is doing. But right here is looking amazing. And so is Tim's. So yeah, we got another floater. So Jamie Lee Curtis is wearing Dolce and Gabbana. No, Dolce and Gabbana, like I just said, y'all do the corset. It's the okay corset, I guess. I feel like she could have done so much more. She looks like she's going to, I don't know, Kyle's house for a party, with the girls over there in Beverly Hills. It's nice. That's all I can say about it. Moving on. Angela V. Bassett looks amazing. This color is beautiful. This dress with so much detail and it all looks so effortless. It's like, I don't know, it's like a mad artist went in and, swirled this into some, luscious floating purple magic. Her hair is beautiful. Angela has, the strong cheekbones, the strong features, and this hair just softens everything up. She just looks soft and floaty, just like, just like the rest of the thing. Too. When I first saw this, I said she looked like a winner. That's how I felt. That's how I still feel because she is a winner, and we all know that. Um, no shade to Jamie Lee, but she didn't come dressed like no winner. She came dressed like a Beverly Hills cocktail party, and they all wear Dolce and Gabbana and all of that stuff. So I mean, Jamie Lee, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. So I haven't seen either movie, so I can't say whose performance was better or not. Going back and forth whether Angela Bassett deserved the Oscar more or not. I know I wanted her to get it, and I know she showed up looking like a winner. But I also know that Jamie Lee. When I seen the little clip of Jamie Lee's part in her movie, I said, and this is before I knew who was going to win. I said, I don't know what that is, but I want to see it. So, and I do. I want to see both of them. I like both of them. I was Team Angela because I mean, but I like Jamie too, so that's neither here nor there. But Angela's dress is amazing. I don't know, it's just so soft and floaty and airy. And I hope that her evening was as beautiful as she looks, aside from, and this is another thing. Let's just, get that on out the way. stop putting the camera on people who didn't win just to get their reaction, only to criticize them for being disappointed. She's here to hopefully win. You know, the Oscar is the highest I don't know, acknowledgement of achievement in acting. I mean, it's silly to think that she wouldn't be excited and hopeful that she will win. She did not. I didn't see y'all flash the camera on any of the other people. At least nobody's talking about their reaction to not winning. But year after year, people are put on blast. Basically, they flash to the winner, then they flash to the other person that was maybe the second in the running, or however these votes go, and then expect them to smile and congratulate and be like, "Oh yeah, you won," and I didn't. That's stupid. Give her the moment. Shit, everybody should take their moment. From here on out, everybody just, when you don't, get your name called, show your real reaction. Show your real moment of, damn it, just, really feel like I deserve that. I still think Angela's gonna get her award. Because she deserves it. It just wasn't her moment. And she's still got a lot of work to do. I don't mean that as in she's got a lot of work to do, but we still want to see more of Angela and, that thing that she does. So anyway, back to the fashion of it all. Let's talk about the boys real quick. Brian T. Henry. Well, I don't know who dressed him, but I really wish they would have put tails on that jacket. I guess just because Brian, like the characters that I have seen him play, it fits him, his personality, but I feel like that chain is unnecessary and distracting, so take that off. And, you got enough going on with the blouse and the lapels. So, and I know, how some people can pull off some things. I feel like he can pull this off. It's just, it's just missing a few things. Like, put some tails on that jacket. Go all the way. Don't stop there. Take that chain off and maybe tailor his pants just a little bit better. They're a little saggy at the ankle. Other than that, I don't hate it. It's always like easy to show up in a black tux. He went outside the box, so I'm not mad at it. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I went back and forth about this one too because I love Dwayne. And I don't hate it. This is what I hate about it. I hate that it's so shiny. I wish that the jacket was matte, even if the lapels were still shiny, but it's just a whole lot of shiny. The Rock is so big, and that's the look. It's the whole lot of shininess going on. He's got a shiny head and a shiny jacket, and I wish the jacket wasn't shiny, and maybe I would like it better. But other than that, hey, Dwayne, he's still looks beautiful. Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. Ain't nothing bad to say about Michael B. Jordan. He showed up just like this, tailored to the TTT, and I love all of it. Even the diamonds and the jewels. I don't want to say just diamonds, but the jewels on the lapel. This should be the standard. It's the Academy Awards. Your suit should fit. That's it. Like, that's it. Get you a tailor. Plain and simple. Jonathan, I don't know how many of these he's been to. And I even get where he was going. I don't know if he was like intentionally trying to, pull from that. What is it? The harder we fall, the harder they fall. I don't know if he was trying to pull from that period, and it's okay, but the jacket and all of that is a hot mess. Like it doesn't. The tail of the jacket is all wrinkled and flipping up. I'm not sure why I'm looking at white socks. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I guess the pants are okay. I'm distracted by the white socks, so it doesn't really matter. The vest is wrinkled. It just And he stood up there on that stage next to Michael B. Tailored to the T. Jordan looking a wrinkled mess. I just can't. I just can't. So I get where you were trying to get to, but it just didn't. It just didn't do what it was supposed to do. So there was a talk of naked ladies showing up to the Vanity Fair party. Actually, there wasn't talk of naked ladies. There was talk of Sierra showing up at the Vanity Fair party naked. Well, I guess, child, she wasn't the only one that showed up naked. Let's start there. Tiana Taylor showed up. She had on some type of, I don't know, kilt legging, not legging, pant. I don't know what that thing is. Um, it's a skirt with some pants and a jacket, and it's sheer, and she's got, an homage to Madonna and the cone boobies, and so there's her. And of course, Sierra showed up with a literal fishnet. I don't know. I don't know what Sierra is doing. It's some fabric thrown up over top of her with glitter on it. In the back, I'm looking at her behind. It's a nice butt, but I mean, there's no dress there. Is she stripping? Because she's got long gloves on up to her elbows. So I'm not caring. The dress is ugly. Like there's nothing really like we can be picking on Sierra for being naked, but she's not the only naked person that showed up to the Vanity Fair party. She's not at the Academy Award. She's at the Vanity Fair party. Danielle Brooks, she showed up in a polka dotted naked jumpsuit. She has on bigger underwear than Sierra, but she's still naked. Oh, well, she also put a fur coat on top of hers. I will say her top knot, I wish that Danae has, this is the size of the top knot. It's not, it's still, showing up and showing out, but it's not distracting from the look. I mean, it's hard to distract from a polka dotted sheer catsuit with a fur coat on. The funny thing is, back in the day, well, I mean, I won't say back in the day, but some years back, Rihanna showed up on a red carpet with a completely sheer dress, and I guess it made a lot of buzz. But the dress was prettier, I feel like. Yeah, the dress was dressing a little, it felt more like a dress. It was sheer, but you know, it was a dress nonetheless. Um, Megan Fox showed up butt ass naked. Like she was all the way naked. I don't remember all the fuss, and I don't remember anybody saying how Megan Fox was embarrassing whatever man she was married to when she showed up at the red carpet with all her bits hanging out. So leave Sierra alone. Sierra, just stop wearing ugly dresses. And I'm not gonna bring her husband into it because that's just silly. Y'all be making stuff up. Anyway, the show was boring. I didn't enjoy it much. Was that Jimmy Kimmel that was hosting it? I mean, I suppose he's a late night person. That's what they do. He told a few jokes about. I mean, honestly, I think I laughed at him more than I laughed at Chris Rock. Um, speaking of, so I watched his special. I'm not a Chris Rock fan, so you know his special, and I didn't think it was funny because I never thought he was funny. He was pretty offensive, but I mean, that's probably why I don't like him. Um, I mean, he got his little thing off about Will. Actually, it felt like he just called Jada a bunch of bitches, but he's. I think that's so crazy. Like how no matter how many times we watch Will walk up and slap the dog fire out of Chris Rock, we still calling Jada all kinds of crazy names. And I'm not even like a big fan of Jada, but I just think that's dumb. Um, Anyway, he said what he had to say about them. Hopefully he got that off and we don't have to hear about it anymore. Honestly, if Will had come up and slapped the dog fire out of me, I would have to take an opportunity to, get it off my chest. And so he did that. Hopefully we're done with that. And yeah, moving on. That's about it, with the Academy Awards. After I saw that Angela didn't, I saw Rihanna perform. It was all right. No, nothing was really. I saw Lady Gaga perform. It's funny. Every time I see Lady Gaga, oh, I feel like we shouldn't even call her that anymore because she never shows up as Lady Gaga anymore. She's definitely Stephanie. Stephanie came out with a t-shirt and some jeans and she sang her song and I guess, child, y'all loved it. I didn't enjoy it. It was what it was. Rihanna, same thing. Like, and for me, with Rihanna, it's that song. It's the Black Panther song. So unless you're like watching, the movie and getting the whole vibe of what's supposed to be happening in that moment, it's just a song. I don't love it. Her performance was all right. Um, did I see anything else? Um, nah, not really. I guess after Angela didn't win, I turned it off. I went to go watch Escape. Oh shoot. Anyway, what else is going on out here? That's last week's stuff. Let's get into some other. Well, you know what else happened last week? So Juan Dixon got fired. Well, they said Juan wasn't that great of a coach anyway. The whole scandal is sickening because basically there was a child. You got to be so careful about how you say things, but basically there was a child at his school. And as a parent, when you send your kids away to go to college, like they're learning their independence. So you're constantly worried that they're okay and making good decisions. And hopefully their counselor or coach, if your kid plays sports, they're spending a whole lot of time with the coach. Hopefully he or she is someone that your kid can go to in a situation. This kid allegedly went to Juan in a situation where, he was basically being harassed and, to me, far more. But anyway, Juan, him and Robin have this thing in common where if something is going on with somebody, they tend to brush it off. So this kid, was going through this, went to the to coach for help, and nothing was done about it. And so when the tea came out, Juan is now, part of a big investigation. Um, I don't think being on this show helped at all because it further pushed the narrative that he has he attached, I guess would be the best thing. He's attached to like sexual deviance. And so based on the subject matter of what happened with this child at his school, it definitely wasn't a good look. He went and had, first of all, he's affiliated his best friend with Michael Darby, the homie. Birds of a feather, that's what they say. And I kind of feel like there's some truth to that. We know Michael Darby been caught out here in hotel rooms and all kind of things, and Ashley over here acting like, this is what we do together because it's fun to be, you know, butt naked dancing with Grandpa Michael. But that's her business, not mine. Anyway, we're not talking about Ashley, we're talking about Juan. I'm just saying, he's affiliated with Darby. This latest information that came out with the lady that flew down here and she got flew out. Well, he said he didn't fly her out, but he darn sure paid for the hotel, and we all saw the receipts. So she also said that he left her there or brought a friend there, for her to hook up with him too. And you're like, really, Mom? Because that's an odd thing. I feel like ball players and all kinds of players fly girls out all the time. Not to do that though. Like, I guess never. Again, it's not a good look. You attach yourself to a situation that's now like everything you do, and the college doesn't want to be affiliated with you. And that's a good thing. Now, I would say over there at Copa State, Johnny didn't like figure out how you gonna handle this situation because your hands are not clean. And so wiping your hands of Juan don't wipe away the situation. Juan, you and Robin are over here on this public platform attacking, making up stories about people when you when you're over here doing all kinds of dirt your own stuff. So I hate to talk about karma, but it looks like she's here. And I guess we'll see what's gonna happen with Juan and Robin. For them to come back to Potomac, I guess they lie all the time. So I don't see how that will be of any benefit to any of us. But I guess we'll see. Did y'all know that Deborah Lee was over here sleeping with Bob Johnson? Well, I'm not making it up because she said it herself. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to what she had to say, and then I'll tell you what I think about the situation.
Because the power dynamics are so important in a relationship, and especially if you're having a relationship with someone you work for.
Right.
And we all know the potential pitfalls. I worked for Bob Johnson for 10 years before we had a personal romantic relationship, and he was a mentor and he pushed me, and he's responsible for a lot of my success. We did have a relationship while we were both married. We ended up both divorced, and then people knew about the relationship. The company knew, public, we started going places together. The downfall of a relationship like that is if you want to get out of it. And that's the part where it came, and I wanted to break up. I saw it wasn't a long-term relationship, and my job and my career was held over my head. And it was like, well, if you want to break up with me, then you can leave tomorrow. And that was, 20 years into my career at BET, so I would have lost everything.
Yeah.
I would have lost my career, my job, my ability maybe to get another job, because if I couldn't get a reference for the person I worked for 20 years, how do I explain that? And by that time I was a single mother with 2 children. So it was a tough time, and I didn't have anyone to talk to about it because I didn't have female role models. There weren't a lot of women ahead of me. I was embarrassed to talk to my family about it. So it was a dark time, and what saved me was therapy. And eventually Bob left the company and I became CEO. And I was CEO for 13 years without him being there, and I was able
A lot of success.
Right. and to live my dream and without, any form of harassment. So I guess after Me Too and Time's Up, I wanted women to know there's other kind of harassment. It's not all a man coming to the door in a robe.
So interesting, because she calls this man, he mentored me, he pushed me, basically to the top, I'm assuming. She glazed over real fast. Like, I was married, we were married, then we were divorced, and then everybody knew. She said the downfall of the whole situation is when you want to break up. So the downfall is not the part where you and him were both married. And tell us more about that part. How y'all were sneaking around and doing whatever y'all was doing or doing, I was gonna say I'm not judging, but I am judging because that's, you put it out there. And so you were having a relationship, both of y'all married, so y'all are both sneaking around, not one spouse, but two spouses to have this relationship. You're benefiting from it because he's mentoring you and he's pushing you to, to the top to get to your goals. Then you want to break up and the benefits go with, go with the, the benefits go with the relationship. Like, if you don't have the relationship anymore, you don't have any of the, benefits that go along with it. Now, the power dynamic, he's the boss. Like, it's his company, basically. So I don't know what piece you thought you were going to get out of that. And the breakup, like, when people break up, not people with spouses, just regular people in relationships, when they break up, it can get ugly. So people get petty and start taking things away, and this, now all of a sudden you're a single mom. Well, where's their daddy at? Because he was there until you decided you wanted to have, then we divorced and everybody knew. So, okay. And you didn't have anybody to talk to. You didn't have any female mentors. You didn't have any, you didn't have anybody to talk to, and you having a female mentor, honestly, really a role model. You not having a female role model has nothing to do with any of that. You don't have nobody to talk to because what? You couldn't talk about how, I don't know, your situation with the boss and how you got into it, and now you want out and you can't because he's a scorned man. Just like they say, woman scorned, I guess, if it's good for the goose, honey. It's not a Me Too thing. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not. It's not the same thing as somebody who is genuinely, and the thing is, like, I remember, golly, I must have been like 21 years old. I had just finished college and I was working at a Kmart. And I had a boss who tried to trap me. And when I tried to, he turned off the freight elevator. I was a supervisor. We had to take the money downstairs in Kmart, giving you some, is there any, even still Kmart? We had to take the deposits, all the cash money from the registers downstairs and put it in a safe. And there's a freight elevator. He turned off the freight elevator. Now, like I said, I was like 21 and he was older, and asked me for a kiss. I'm locked in this elevator in the bottom of the Kmart store with this man. And then, like, in that moment, I guess based on my reaction, he thought better of it. He decided not to do it. So then he said he was just kidding. And we went ahead, deposited the money. Now, I had done this many, many times with him, so I wasn't afraid to go in the elevator, but, things got weird, like, randomly. Then after that, he was mean to me. Everything that I did was, wrong. He just, it became a toxic situation to work in. I just went and got a job somewhere else. I didn't have a whole career on the line, but I was also not in a relationship with anyone where I felt like that should have been something I'm experiencing. You talked about a bad breakup and he owns the company and you trying to me to it. I really wish Deborah Lee would have talked about, I'm not sure she does. I'm sure she talks about, all of the work and the hustle that she put into getting in the position that she ended up getting into. She got to her position apparently after he left. So yeah, he can't fire you, but you decided to stay and you saying now you want to turn it into I'm a single mom and I couldn't just find another job. Okay, Deborah. I mean, sell that book, girl. So I don't know if she's writing a book, but she just need to. Because Eliza Pippen said she'd been having sex for 23 years, 4 times a night. Every night, she says Scottie Pippen made her give it on up 4 times a night, every single night for 23 years. So I'm not making it up. You can go ahead and hear her tell you out of her mouth.
Never had a day off. For 23 years. What? Yes. What? Your poor vagina.
You had sex 28 times a week.
Yeah, I swear.
For 23 years?
Yeah.
So on the road too, when you were traveling?
We never spent time away from each other. Like we have private plans. I travel with my kids. Yeah.
Marcus has big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
We wear the size 15 shoes. I think he's okay.
Oh. Last time.
So you mean to tell me? Because when she said that, the first thing I thought was with who? Scottie was a basketball player. So for 23 years, he was with you every single day. And you see, homegirl said, what about on the road? Like, wasn't he gone? We had a private plane. We were never apart. So for 23 years, every single day you spent with, what's this nigga's name? Scottie Pippen. I knew she was a liar when she said she didn't know who the Golden Girls was, girl. That didn't even sound right. Now this sounds ridiculous. 4 times a night, every night for 23 years. I want y'all to stop feeling sorry for Michael Jordan's son over here. He sat here and I mean he's a grown man. And seems as though he gonna have to put in work 4 times a day, my boy. 4 times a day, because that's how she's out here doing it. Child. This fool. It's just from one clown to the next. So Tamar is engaged. A little while back, we seen Tamar, showing up here and there with this guy. And everybody was like, who's that white man? Tamar is her boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. Well, it appears as though, yeah, Tamar has a boyfriend. So not just that, she has a fiance. Tamar and Evelyn Lozada and Nivea are on a dating show where apparently over the weekend, Tamar and Evelyn came out of it with a fiance. Okay, I'm not even going down that road. They're on a they're on a new show. And Tamar is out here doing the most. So first, I guess she wished this man a happy birthday. No, it's her birthday. So it's her birthday, and I found this via the Jasmine brand, just to let y'all know where I got the information from. But I guess she had it on her social media. I don't follow Tamar, and I'm not about to start now. Let's see, what is she saying? Tamar says, it's my birthday, but I have to post one who puts this cheesy smile on my face. It took me a while to realize that this wholesome, traditional love is the kind that I wanted and needed. We have 6 children between the two of us. Now she got 1. That means he got 5 kids. We have, woo, what did this man do? We have 6 children between the two of us, and they mean everything to me. So miss me with the he has 4 baby mamas. Thank God for them. Girl, 4 baby mamas and 5 children. How long has she known this man? We are blessed and drama free. Thank God for my best friend, life partner, and fiance. At Rare Breed Nola, if y'all want to go, if y'all want to go find this man. The happiest birthday to me ever. My hashtag Stay Mars Day. Hashtag changed. I guess she changed, girl. Well, that's what she had to say about that. She had to wish herself a happy birthday via yeah, but she had to wish herself a happy birthday, but she did it talking about her man and his 5 children and 4 baby mamas. Well, one of the baby mamas has something to say. She said it's easy to believe one side of the story when no one else is telling theirs. It's also easy to label women as a bitter baby mama, plus call baby mamas opportunists, etc., because that's what society does. But people who know me, both on social media and in real life, know that I have never been in any of those things. I have worked hard for everything that I have, and none of it was given to me by my son's father. I have supported him while he lived his life to do the fullest, and I have never made disparaging or defaming comments about him on social media. I do not benefit financially or socially by any of this becoming public. I do not desire to be famous or well known. That is not what this post is about today. I just wanted it to be clear that the picture that is being painted is not real and it is not honest. So I mean, Tamar's new fiance got 5 kids and 4 baby mamas, and don't sound like. I mean, she didn't say he was a deadbeat, but she did say that she wasn't getting any financial. What does this man do? How did he meet? Well, you know what? He met her on this TV show. How long ago was that? It couldn't have been that long ago. Well, she has something else to say. She says, I've sat in silence for over a year, respecting everyone's privacy while they disrespected mine. I've sat in silence while this person has come into my son's life and caused nothing but chaos and unnecessary drama. Who did that? Tamar did that? While I will not speak on my son's other siblings and what type of relationship their father or this woman has with them, let me be clear for all those who know me and all who know them. This woman is in no way a bonus or stepmom to my son. My son does not mean everything to her, and she has not, thank God for me, truthfully, none of his baby mamas. She has said demeaning, disrespectful, and outrageous things about how I have chosen to co-parent with my son's father and the efforts I have made to keep him involved. She has made no effort to meet me, get to know me as a woman or a mother, and has caused my son's father to miss visitation weekends and birthdays. Now, I'm going to say this. That's on him. We're not going to put that on Tamar. Don't start saying that she's the reason why he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, because we're not doing that. I'm fine with people sharing their version of the story that they've created for themselves on social media, television. But what we will not continue to do is involve the son that I have raised in someone else's shenanigans. Well, whether this lady would have said that or not, I don't think I would have believed. When I read that she said 5 children between y'all, we have 6 children. We don't know. We just met this man, and so we don't. And like their relationship is the foundation of the relationship is a TV show. Okay, but I guess the thing is, like, when you're doing silly stuff over here, like on a TV show, and then start, because this was not even about his birthday. This was her birthday. So on her birthday, she makes this whole post about, how she loves this new man and his 5 kids. They are her everything. So, I mean, tick that lady off. Now, I don't know what his relationship is with her. Clearly it's not a good one. I don't think Tamar has been with this guy long enough to be having any relationship with any of his baby mamas or his children, to be honest. But, according to her, 'cause she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, she said that her and him and Vince and his new, boo thing, they be going out to dinner together and what have you. But anyway. So they were on Watch. Speaking of, I'm gonna leave that behind. That lady's mad. Tamar, don't say nothing else about her kid, because you're not wonderful in his life. And lady, not Tamar's fault that this dude is not, daddy in the way he's supposed to. That's all on him. We don't know him like that, and I personally don't care enough to go trying to dig up in his business like that. Y'all should get off of Twitter and Instagram, call each other. Tamar, you stay out of that. Let them figure that out and, get it all done quick and fast, honey, because there's a wedding and your son is probably going to, be invited. That being said, Tamar and Evelyn and Nivea were on Watch What Happens Live promoting their new show. I'm not watching Evelyn and Tamar and Nivea date, especially, I don't want to see that anyway. And, guess what? They're engaged. Surprise. They went on several dates and, just like Ready to Love, they're ready to be married. So, according to Tamar, he is her everything, the one she's been waiting for. What happened to that other man that was her everything, her African king, queen? Don't take, some people just get out of love real fast and then get back in with somebody else. Anyway, young man that's over there, I don't know your name, over there in a relationship with Tamar. She was in a relationship that created a very fragile state for her, that she was again, on social media, making us concerned for her well-being. So while y'all rushing into, being everything, slow down a little bit, because you got one baby mama over here off the rails. No, I mean, the way this train seems to run, and I'm, not wishing no bad luck on you, but once one come out, we gonna know something if they all start, swinging on your ass from over there at Twitter. So take it easy. And Tamar is not gonna be able to help you because she over here creating drama with other folks. So she was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and she decided to bring up some beef. Then we heard about this before. She was talking on in subs, but she's clearly still beefing with Kandi. Why does it been no? Well, I mean, I guess Andy brought it up. He was being his messy self, and he asked her, about the beef that she had with a housewife because, like I said, she was being very subliminal in her message, and then he said, was it Kandi? And she definitely confirmed that, yeah, it was Kandi. So I don't know if y'all heard the story back in the day, but she claims that, at a show, somehow or another, Todd and Kandi threatened her. That was her thing. So then she tweeted, I'm guessing this morning, since we just saw, her on Watch What Happens Live last night. Before y'all start, I left the situation alone. But the fact is, Kandi and Todd wanted to fight me, period. There was a witness, and Junior came to the next show to check Todd. Junior must mean her man. No, this day Junior came to the next show to check Todd, and she nor he won't address it because how do you defend that? The facts are the facts, though. I'm off it. Hashtag change. I don't see no change, Tamar, but if you say so. Look here, Junior was over here trying to check Todd. Junior, you better get over there and check your baby mama because she is out of control over in Twitter telling all your business how y'all are not keeping up with visits with the baby. And there's like, how many of them? 4 other ones? She's got one over here that you ain't seen. So we want to know, like, how are you managing your time with very high maintenance ass Tamar over here filming a TV show when you got 5 children over here trying to figure out whether you come to the birthday party or your weekend visit? And how many do you have on a weekend? We got questions. Junior, leave Todd alone. Go over here and handle your business. Tamar is Tamaring. I don't know why everybody wants to come for Candy. Candy, what you over here doing to these folks that they all in a tizzy? Tamar gets in a tizzy with a lot of people though. So, you know. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. I'm gonna go on over here and get on my project. If you want to know like what I got going on, you know, just a me thing, just a Just Rhonda thing, you can follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, Just Rhonda 01. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all. Okay, so just when you think you're finished, then there's more. So now Tamar is over here on IG telling her side of the story. And I guess it's pretty much just like how I figured it was. Basically you and Candy had words and you putting 100 on 10 and go act like Todd was out here trying to step to you. I don't know, like, is he not allowed to say anything to you? Or girl, I don't know. But you know, your man JR Jr. He said he talked to Todd and straightened it all out. JR Jr., you got other things to worry about besides Tamar and her outlandish story tales. So, I mean, I guess the mystery has been solved. Candy cussed out Tamar for being fake. And yeah, I'm guessing she feels better now. I don't know, y'all, but this time for real, I'm out of here. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this nonsense for yourself, and I'll see you a little bit later. Bye.
I look very interesting. Why you ain't tell me that? I look a mess.
Babe, you look great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I look sleep. Oh, fuck, with my earring. I don't know where nothing is. Listen, good morning, everyone. I am just leaving. We're getting back from our birthday vacation. It's like 2.5 days, but I'm grateful for it. I have to be on set in about 2 hours. I look really bad. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, right. First of all, just a couple of things I wanted to address. Number one, thank you guys so much for supporting Changed and St. Tamar's Day. Hey, Corey. I love y'all so much. I look very interesting. Why you ain't tell me that? I look a mess.
Babe, you look great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I look sleep. Oh, fuck, with my earring. I don't know where nothing is. Listen, good morning, everyone. I am just leaving. We're getting back from our birthday vacation. It was like 2.5 days, but I'm grateful for it. I have to be on set in about 2 hours. I look really bad. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, right. First of all, just a couple of things I wanted to address. Number one, thank you guys so much for supporting Changed and St. Tamar's Day. Hey, Cora. I love y'all so much. But obviously, I want to address, what's really going on in the press, because, I feel like I've worked really hard on myself, and I can't help if somebody asks me a question, and I can't help the chains of events that actually really honestly truly happen. Now, this really all started, okay, everybody knows that I'm on Dish Nation now, right? And this really all started from a YouTube that Candy put out about whatever the issues they had with Carlos King. And I was asked about it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not like these other reality people. Like, I'm a real bona fide 5-time Emmy nominated journalist. Difference. So for me, I am not comfortable publicly saying or calling someone else a liar without knowing the legitimate facts. That's where I'm standing with that. I wasn't on no, you're not my friend, I don't want to side with you. It wasn't nothing to being messy, but my responsibility for my job and my integrity just lied in that. Or else I just would have said, oh, she lied. When really what I did say is, I wanted to hear both sides of the story. Something in the milk ain't clean. Just trying to deflect from just outright calling somebody a liar. Because number one, I don't know. Number two, I don't care. Number three, has nothing to do with me. Okay? Cool. That happened. I put up a clip promoting the show from my point of view, in my story, not addressing anybody, not taking sides on nothing, because I really don't care. It really doesn't have anything else to do with me. Okay? So, weeks go by, 4 or 5 weeks go by, and we all have a concert together. And I'm leaving my dressing room to go to my dancer's dressing room to bring them their new clothes, and I see Candy in the hallway. And I'm like, hey, boo, and I give her a hug, whatever, and she just look at me and she's like, I ain't fucking with you. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking she's kidding. Like, I'm for real thinking she's kidding. And she's like, I ain't fucking with you. I'm like, what happened? She like, oh, well, you said that shit you said about Carlos King was foul. And I'm like, oh shit, and I honestly truly forgot about it, right? And I'm like, listen, I didn't mean no harm. I wasn't trying to, go against you or nothing like that. It's, just what I just explained to y'all. Like, I just feel like my responsibility is a little bit different. I ain't trying to call nobody publicly a liar when I don't know the whole story. I'm not comfortable with it. And she was like, nah. You said. And I'm like, sis, listen, if I offended you, I am so sorry. Like, I wasn't coming from that. I thought, man, you made up at Big Brother. I wasn't coming for you. It's nothing like that. I really, truly, humbly apologize. And plus, I sent her a DM, and I sent you a DM when your fans was coming to my page. This was a while ago, and I was just trying to let you know that, I wasn't trying to be, malicious or nothing like that. Nah. But you said, and you did, and then you doubled down and put it in your story. I said, listen, Candy, I'm not trying to go there with you. We in the middle of this hallway. And now by this time, people swarming around. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we ladies, we shouldn't be doing this. We can go in my dressing room. Yeah, before I take it to the next level. Now, everybody know, I ain't really here for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool and I'm safe, but I do know how to whip ass. And I don't do that because I don't condone violence at all, right? And I'm like, well, what's the name of the level you want to take it to? Like, what, you want to fight? Yeah, I'm just saying. You said he did steal from us. Right? And I'm like, she is really serious right now. I'm like, all right, like, don't do that. First of all, I'm for Baltimore. We're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? And I'm telling her again, it's my 4th time apologizing. I am so sorry if this offended you, right? I wasn't trying to be malicious towards you. And I'm saying this again. This isn't all way. I'm saying this again. Nah. I mean, Buck King. And I'm like, and I get to the point where I'm like, look, dog, this is not Atlanta Housewives. I'm not getting paid to sit up here and argue with you like this. I'm about to go sing everybody on this bill under the table. I can't argue with you right now. Like, I finna do all that. And then I am trying to completely de-escalate the situation. It's giving bobs and cackling and cacklings. And like, then Tadina comes up and like, he comes and get her and he says something to her, and then he looks at me in my face. Y'all can believe this shit or not. Nigga look at me in my face and go, you know what it is. Oh. What? Now this is a dude. I don't care. Listen, y'all don't see me grow up on the Braxtons. Y'all don't see me go at it with my sisters. Y'all don't see me, you know, kind of like sporadically go at it with Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the truth is, in real life, I'm really a peaceful person. You know what I mean? And I like to have fun, and I laugh and play jokes all the time. And so the thing is with me is that me and Candy, or me and another female, can argue all day long. But when it comes to dudes in another woman's face to physically threaten them and harm them, that's when the line is drawn. That's when it's like, oh, it's not about her perception on TV. It's not about, you know, where we have known her to be on her reality life years ago. Because remember, I ain't been on reality TV for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. I get it. But it's no reason for a man to ever step to a woman. Period. And the fact is, that is what happened. And the other fact is, I wasn't trying to bring nothing up, but, you know, now that I'm on, you know, Peacock and Bravo, I went to Andy's show, he's a good friend of mine. We cool. You know what I mean? He asked me about it because one of the fans asked me about it. And I wasn't trying to bring it up, and I wasn't trying to bring no drama my way because I am not on that. So it's like, I answered the question, I tried to deflect from it, and here we are. But what I'm not going to stand for is people saying, what did I do for a man to ever step to me? Period. Why you shaking your head?
Nothing. You ain't do shit for no man to step to you. That was a coward move, and it shouldn't have happened. And I addressed it with him, and I spoke to him about it, and he immediately apologized. But an apology after the fact is bullshit.
Especially when I'm there defenseless. Because he wasn't, this is one of those trips where Troy wasn't there, JR wasn't there. Like, Rob was there, James was there. But this is kind of one of those trips where we just kind of, like, we had like back-to-back shows, and we just kind of got in and got out. You know what I'm saying? And normally, and I didn't even have security, you know, because really Global Productions is like, it's like Sam and them is like real protective and family oriented. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't have a need. I'm not bothered backstage. Like, these are my family and my people. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't have a need to like be extra behind the scene with security and people and all that stuff. Like, it wasn't one of those trips. And then of course, I didn't even know I was walking into the Lions Den. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, I'm just gonna keep it gangster with y'all. I spoke about this shit on Big Brother. Y'all called me the victim. She's a victim then, and Tamar always starts stuff. But go back in the clips, they didn't age well. I said what I said, you know. The reason why we had beef in the first place because it was mean as fuck to me on tour. Very, very similar to how y'all see this FWV stuff panning out. My story. And I've said this back thing on Big Brother, pull the receipts. There's very much a lot of egos going on. And I ain't trying to speak about a show that I don't even watch. And the reason why I can't watch it is because of the whole sister aspect. Like, I go through it, you know, and I went through it publicly with my own sisters. And I don't want to see Tasha and Tamika going through that. I love them. You know what I'm saying? We've all been friends for a very long time. And so that's the only reason why I don't watch it. Because it just triggers, you know. I don't want to see that. But go back and watch them clips. I'm not bullshitting. I don't have to get on the bandwagon of nobody. I would just ask the question because I was on Watch What Happens Live. And that's all. And that's it. I don't want no drama. Don't associate with me with no drama. You know, I said what I said that night because I was angry and it really happened. I wish I didn't even post about it on my story. But, you know, being defenseless and you a woman with a man will really send you, it will really send your emotions somewhere that we really don't have control over. You know what I'm saying? And I felt defenseless because I was by myself. So you can believe what you want. You gotta believe me. I don't really care. This is what happened. I really don't want to speak about it no more. You know, but I don't have a reason to come after nobody, and I don't want to fight with nobody but the devil, and that's where I'm staying with it. So that's that, and that's it. And happy birthday to me, because this was my birthday weekend. I don't think I really want to talk about this on my birthday weekend. I'm telling you, we turned up. What's up? And that's it. Okay, so what's next? Let's talk about next. Change visual will be out soon, very soon. Very excited about it. It's dope. You all gonna love it. What else? Oh, Queen's Court. I've been looking at y'all reviews. I love you too, friend. I've been looking at y'all reviews, and the truth is, it is one of the best dating reality shows, in my opinion. I've been saying this since Love Is Blind. Like, it's really good. It's very relatable. You know, it's honest. It's funny as hell. Nivea is hilarical. Evelyn is real. And, you know, I mean, obviously the cat is out the bag. Evelyn, I don't want to tell everybody because I want y'all to see and, you know, journey the love story that JR, you know, not create, but like, what's the word? Stop looking at me. What's the word? You get to watch our journey of a love story. And yeah, Evelyn's too, and Nivea is just a pimp, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. Yeah, and I'm really proud of Queen's Court because Queen's Court is drama free. Now y'all gotta understand, like, I never hung out like that with Evelyn or Nivea. And if I wasn't a girl's girl, it would be drama between us. There's no drama between us. It's all love, it's all support. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of hard work for me because, you know, it's hard letting your guard down on TV, you know? And I didn't know this man. All I knew is he had a bunch of billboards around town, and they say he was a player from the Himalayas. Right? I'm just like, oh, okay. And then every time I go outside, I'm like, oh, you dating JR? Ooh, I dated him. I'm like, well then.
In Atlanta since 2005.
Atlanta knows. I'm sorry. I know too. I guess apparently I do too. Okay. What else you got? Pumpkin, schmumpkin. Oh, that's what I will say. Okay, I will say that, and I'm not saying this because he's my man. I'm saying this because I have watched my man behind the scenes. He is the best personal injury lawyer and criminal defense lawyer. Period. He plays no games, and he a Leo. He doesn't lose, and he doesn't lose in the courtroom. I've seen it. So I'm just saying, hey, so I'm just saying, you know, you get hit by a truck or car, call JR.
That's that on that. So funny, why you so giggly?
Okay, I love y'all so much. Keep watching Queen's Court. Keep watching Queen's Court. And Stream changed. I'm so happy about the music that I'm making. I'm so excited. And I am just grateful for life. I had an amazing weekend. Everybody was there. JR, Norman, Troy, my cousin Keisha, Angel. It's all love. Travis, like all love, all fun. And And I love y'all and I miss y'all. And I will be coming back soon because I think that when changed visuals come out, I want to know what y'all think. And maybe I will show y'all what should I do or what shouldn't I do. But have a great day. I need to save my voice or what's left of it for the shoot tonight.